Good morning, students, teachers, and all staff at Furry Elementary. Can I please have your attention for the announcements? We'll press pause and get your mind right. These are the first two steps of the R factor that help lead to above-the-line choices that leads to the best version of you. And yesterday on the announcements, I mentioned how we're going to look a little more into what it means to get your mind right and how that works. Just remember that first step of pressing pause gives you that moment to just stop. And then this leads you to the second discipline, which is to get your mind right. And if you can remember yesterday, I mentioned that there are 4 parts to getting your mind right, and that each one leads into the next. They are, starting here at the top, focus, which leads to your self-talk, which leads to your feeling, and then feeling, which leads to your action, or we would say your R, your response. And getting your mind right begins up top here, like I said, with your focus. What is it that you're focused on? What gets your attention? And controlling what you focus on can be much easier said than done at certain times. Sometimes we have a very disciplined and extreme focus, and then sometimes our attention may be on a bunch of different things. So let me give you an example. You may need to focus on and at some point, this probably will happen today. You're going to need to focus on your teacher and the directions that the teacher is giving you. But when you're trying to focus on your teacher, you sit close to the window, and then a couple of birds keep flying back and forth across the window. And they're right outside the window, right near you. And they may grab your focus for a moment. You're trying to pay attention to the teacher, but then your focus goes over here, right outside the window. But as soon as that grabs your focus, you get to choose from there if you're going to keep focusing on the birds or if you're going to be disciplined and put your focus back on the teacher's directions. And it's important what you do with your focus because your self-talk is going to be very different depending on where you put your focus. If you're focusing on your teacher's directions, your brain's going to start giving you that self-talk on what you need to do next in class and how you can respond above the line based on those teacher's directions. But if your focus is on the birds outside the window, your self-talk is going to be very different. And it may be, well, where are the birds going to go next? Do you think those birds know each other? Those really are pretty birds. And think about, is that type of self-talk going to help you with what the teacher is trying to explain to you? Probably not. So it's always important to start with your focus because getting your mind right begins with your focus. See how different those two are. See how those two different focuses in the same classroom led to very different self-talk, and that's going to lead to very different outcomes. So be the best version of you today by choosing to give your attention and focus and putting that on all of the different things you're going to need to do to be the best version of yourself today. And now will everyone please stand, face the flag, put your right hand over your heart, and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Pirate Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At Furry Elementary School, we work to build trust so we can count on each other. We own our responses and take responsibility for our actions. We work to connect as pirates and support one another. We learn the pirate way so we can be the best versions of ourselves. All right, thank you, everyone. Today is Tuesday, November 7th, 2023. For lunch today, it will be mac and cheese with broccoli, strawberries, and breadsticks. If you're choosing a sandwich today, it would be ham and cheese or peanut butter and jelly. We have one birthday to celebrate at Furry today. Happy birthday to Josie McGuire, who gets to celebrate her birthday with the Furry team. We hope you have a wonderful day getting a year older on this Tuesday alongside the members of the Furry team, Josie. And some academic congratulations recognized this morning. Congratulations to kindergarten student Evelyn Greenham for joining the Alphabet Club, and that's in Miss Du Bois' class. And also congratulations to first grade student Camden Davies for reaching his end of the year nonsense word goal of 15 whole words read, and that's in Mrs. Schertz's class. Well done to both of those students and to all of the students who are coming here every day working hard towards their academics and improving that best version of their academic selves. And now we'll take that moment to press pause, get our minds right, and think about getting my mind right begins with where my focus is. And right now, put your focus on getting your mind right for the day, starting with a little bit of deep breathing. So here we go by first breathing in for 4 and hold. Now breathe out. All right. Very, very good. I do not have any other announcements for you this morning. So let's just keep doing the work to build trust, to own, and to connect. Let's make it a great day, Furry.